How's everybody doing? It's Odie Coyote here. Are you guys ready for the live stream here on Honky Tonk Saturdays, a live stream edition? Hey, as always, I got producer Raven joining me in the studio. How you doing, producer Raven?
Doing good, Odie.
We are just about to jump into it on the music side of things. Remember, you can always tune in at mixcountry106.com and hear the live stream there, as well as all of our partners. We got apps all over the place. There's radio.net. There's Cloud Radio and a whole lot more. For more information, just check it out there. And today we have some very interesting discussions, and it's going to be very interesting to say the least. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are as well. It's going to be good.
Yep.
Definitely going to be a very interesting topic. So I got to switch over because I always forget to put up the log for these guys so that they can see what's going on in the log. So let me just pull that up real fast. I'll switch this over just super quick. All right, we're getting ready to jump into it. And there we go.
Yoo-hoo.
I'll have to kind of dabble this around a little bit, but let me know if they can't see the WebVT there when it pops up on your side there.
Yep, I'm watching.
Here, I'll just jump in real fast here. Yeah, they should be able to see it. I don't have the chroma screen today, and there's a good reason why. I got something very big in my room that's just off camera that you guys can't see. But we're going to go here live in just under 3 minutes now. So, guys, get ready for that. We always talk about some behind-the-scenes stuff here. And, yeah, it's going to be fun. I got to remember to jack my music thing down here. So we did run live from the console, from my audio mixer here. And if everything works out right, we're going to have a few things happening here. Today, we're going to be able to show you different camera views than we usually have. Got a mobile camera working.
But I break cameras.
It's okay. Hey, wait. We got to do this. I forgot.
No. I don't need to be. I don't need to make an appearance.
Yeah,
No,
there's
no,
producer
no.
Raven and her beautiful face.
No.
She's so beautiful, isn't she? Yeah. Well, she's running the show, so if you guys got a comment, she's going to be the first to see it. I'm all busy. I got 3 screens in front of me. I'm fixing to have something else, too, and I'm going to talk about it later on in the show. First up, we're going to be talking about, you probably saw it in the headline there, Twinkie-flavored lattes.
Mmm.
You'll find out my opinion. I'm not going to give it away. I got my poker face on for this.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Your poker face doesn't always work.
Oh, I got a good poker face. I got my poker face. My
Poker face, poker face.
Careful, might get copyrighted straight for
Oh,
that.
shoot. Oopsie.
I'm kidding. I haven't seen anybody who just does a little ditty of a song get a copyright strike.
Hey, first time for everything.
I know it. The way these things are happening, it's.
Well, there's also a joke for it too.
What's the joke?
How do you wake her up?
What do you mean? How do you wake her up?
How do you wake her up? I forget who sings it. It's not Gwen Stefani. How do you wake up Lady Gaga?
How?
You poker face, poker face.
Okay. Okay. Take that giant ass bow off her hair. God, that looks so atrocious. Sorry.
No. Also in that video, it's creepy. She wears these black and white Mickey Mouse ears.
30 seconds. And I don't have my keyboard working today, and there's a reason for that. We're going to be talking about that in the show, too. So
Your keyboard's busted?
yeah, it's busted. All right.
Why'd you break it?
I did not mean to. Mystery of a woman and 5 o'clock
That's what they
somewhere.
all say.
It's true. All right, quiet in the room, please. 10 seconds. Mix Country 106, it's Odie Coyote here. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Yeah, that's right. It is Honky Tonk Saturdays, and I got producer Raven in the studio. How you doing, producer Raven?
Doing good, Odie.
Wait, you got talking to your boom mic, baby.
Oh.
Wrong mic.
Oopsie. Yes, I am doing good.
That is good to hear. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. She had a big, long work day, so forgive her. She's a little... She's done a 5 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and that's right, we just got done playing 5 o'clock somewhere. Alan Jackson, Jimmy Buffett, kicking things off right here in Honky Tonk Saturdays.
I'm so ready for that drink.
I know, are you ready for this drink? Are you ready? Get this. Are you ready for Twinkie flavored lattes? I need my puke sound effect. I mean, I'm okay. I mean, I've never been a huge fan of lattes in the first place, but there's just something really absolutely disgusting. I'm pretty sure, though, we all know Twinkies last forever, right? But I'm pretty dang dong sure if you freaking put a Twinkie in a latte, it's not going to last forever. You kind of lose it. How would you do that?
I think it's like the flavoring.
It's just, okay, so just put sugar in it. It's the same dang thing. And like
extra sweet
cream and like vanilla. Okay, it's basically a latte anyway. Are you cheating us, hostess? I want to know. Speaking of food, if you're listening on the live stream and you missed it, I'm thinking about doing some of those cool chips I was doing the other day.
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah, speaking of food, I got some Howland's chips.
With that latte, everybody I asked at work just gave me like a disgusted look. Like,
I know, it's like,
no.
Okay, that's a good way to get like the beginnings of anorexia, and I'm not making fun of anybody who has it. I'm just saying that's a good way to do it because you try that, and I'm pretty sure like you just aren't gonna want anything else.
That or your blood sugar is going to go through the roof.
Yeah, like diabetic. I mean, if it doesn't already. But anyway, so you're kind of undertuning because everybody knows like coffee, I guess, has some heart properties that are good for you and whatever. But that would be my worst nightmare. Just thinking about a latte counteracting any good that any kind of coffee would have on a heart, whatever. All right, well, speaking of heart, we got Mysteries of the Woman. We got to know the mystery of a woman through Wade Bowen here. So let's do it right now here on the Texas 20. Not the Texas 20.
This is Mixed Country 106 and Honky Tonk Saturdays.
We are clear. Woohoo!
You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you. I'm apparently needing more sleep, too. I was doing good there.
I'm the one that's supposed to be frazzled.
I mean, I was pretty dang dong good. I mean, I thought I was pretty good. So... you got to give me a little bit of credit there. The thing after you do a big break like that in radio is like, yeah, I'm doing this thing for you guys. I'm trying to keep uplifting, but you just sort of crash. Like when the microphone goes off, you just sort of like lose it, and you're just like, I'm done. Let me rest. So we're going to be making a brief apology in our next break coming up. So that's coming up between...
Hey, Odie.
What?
How about you move your boom mic?
What if I don't want to be seen either, dang it?
Talk to the hand.
I know, talk to the hand. I was doing it too. It's weird. I don't like delay. This delay is messing with me. Okay, I gotta stop watching myself in 30-second delay. It's freaking me out. All right, I'm just checking out our rundown here and just seeing what we got going. No Woman of Mine, Kyle Park, and then Strawberry Wine. It's tonight is all about the drinks. I declare tonight is all about the drinks. Yes. Okay.
I prefer the kind without alcohol, thank you.
Me and My Kind got Cody Johnson. And then Rock My World, Little Country Girl. And then we got, of course, Granger Smith. Oh, I get to talking to Granger Smith. I love it. And then we got Daryl Dodd. Gonna wrap up. Well, not quite wrap up, but we got a few more. Let's see. Buddy Brown, too. Oh, man, we always love Buddy Brown. And then, yeah, we're going to end the show, I think, with that Randy Rogers band, maybe.
What, they get a heartache because we're leaving?
Yeah. Right now, we got 7 minutes left to talk in this show. We've already eaten up a little bit of time.
We can do it.
No, for once, we're actually doing pretty good and not running behind. It's a miracle.
Shh.
I know, we've only done one break. I need to shut up right now before it gets too crazy.
Shut up, buddy.
All right, what do I got for my next talk break? I'm not going to toggle it yet. I got one song.
You got a couple options on there.
Yeah,
in your notes.
Yeah, I know it. I got news. I got to read news.
News.
We're going to be talking about Alan Jackson. And we're going to be talking about, I guess, something with U.S. and some sort of mind control thing. Yeah, we're going to go all there. Get your tinfoil hats, people. We're doing it. Oh, my gosh. And the second word in this article is something I can't pronounce. Montauk. Is it the Montauk? Am I saying that right?
I think it's I think so.
Whatever.
Like they say at school, the first ball does the talking, the second one doesn't say anything at all.
I never heard that a day in my life.
I did, back in first grade.
Montauk. Yeah, the and then talk. Montauk. Montauk. I'm gonna talk. I got it. There's already rumors.
It looks like you're hiding behind the microphone again.
That's me hiding. There.
Fine. I do it too.
No, we don't do the live stream unless there's something visually to look at. Unfortunately, we're not very pretty.
I'm not visually pleasing.
I know it. I'm not either, but it's just fun to talk to people.
Is it?
I mean, honestly.
I don't have a problem talking to you, but
we could just stick with the wide shot here. So, yeah, let's go to the wide shot.
No, live shot. No, wide shot. No,
they can't see. Like, it's impossible to see, like, directly. Anyway. The book after recovering memories of this time and researcher for the project, and then goes on to give an account of the interior of the facilities.
I don't want them seeing me in the wide shot.
Paranormal incidents. Yeah, we really need to get our tinfoil hats on today. Or witnessed. And then you got concerts. We're not doing that yet.
I kept them kind of short because we always run out of time.
We do. Oh, man, I'm going to have so much fun with this. Experiments in Time, available as a PDF. It was already. The American military have been conducting psychological warfare on the eastern end of Long Island.
Will you please get me off the wide shot?
Sure.
I don't like them seeing me in pajama bottoms.
Hey, it's radio. We can go to work with no pants on.
Remember how well that went?
I've done that before.
Yes, you have, and I remember it.
What? It's just radio. They use their imaginations anyway. They think when they don't hear the DJ and they hear this big booming voice because of, vocal processing and EQ and compressors and whatnot. Uh-oh. I got to talk.
Yep.
2.5. Okay.
Be windy somewhere else.
Yeah. But I mean, seriously, though, if DJs didn't do vocal processing, we didn't have, like, a huge amount of compression and, the big bassy guys for that, everyone would think we're just ugly. I mean, our voices would just not sound good. But then when you hear all that, you think, ooh, he's a hunk. Hunk of burning love.
Oh, gosh.
And then you see him in real life, and most of us are fat. True fact.
You're not fat.
I know. I'm one of the few kind of skinny ones. I got some ruffles. I got a slight little muffin top.
If you're any skinnier, you could be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Zoinks!
Eating
I don't know about
food all the time and Gosh, your appetite.
Scooby-Doo.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh, I got my actual dog excited. Don't worry, Kobe. It's fine.
That's fine. Nothing to see here.
All right. Let's go to that second screen again. We're already on the second screen, aren't we?
Well,
I'm just going to switch back to me here for a sec. For this. Since we're doing
pick one.
me. Me. I want to look at me. I want to look at me. I want to knock about number one on my me. I want to think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see.
Careful of the copyright, Odie.
I don't know about copyrights. I'm not even singing it right. Facebook can go kiss my tushy wushy. I don't give a darn about no Facebook and their stupid copyrights. Tell you what, it's just dumb. All right, 35 seconds. Got to put the blinder in front of my face. Hi, microphone time.
Is it?
Yeah, 30 seconds. Remember, Raven, the boom mic.
I have it.
Not the headset.
It's in front of my face.
Good. Quiet in the room, please. Mix Country 106, Honky Tonk Saturdays. How's everybody doing? It's Odie Coyote. Yeah, and I'm ready to talk about a little bit of news. We got some stuff to go over with you guys today, including Alan Jackson. We're going to start out with that, and then we're going to go into my little rant, and I'll tell you right now, get your tinfoil hats. You're going to need it. But first of all, get your, oh, so sweet hats on. Okay, about read the Twinkie story again.
No, don't do that.
Don't read the Twinkie story.
Do not do the Twinkie.
Okay. First of all, Alan Jackson on Wednesday evening, July 22nd, Jackson's oldest daughter, Maddie Jackson, has shared several Instagram stories revealing that her sister, Alexandra, is actually expecting her first child. And that goes on to those Instagram stories. Oh, it's so sweet. Okay, so the screenshot was first shared to Allie's Instagram, and then her husband also was captioned there with "Happy anniversary to my husband" and "Dad to be." Key words there. And yeah, of course, yeah, it's. I think it says baby boy here, and it's going to be due at the beginning of duck season. For those who don't know, that's December of this year. Duck season, rabbit season. All right, moving on here, folks. We got U.S. mind control projects. We all believe in that, right? No. The Montauk Project, narrated, and it's going to get had its start back in 1992. There was a book that was published, actually, Experiments in Time, that was released. And there was, of course, like I said, the tinfoil hatters out there. We got the rumors that American military were already conducting experiments and, of course, warfare psychologically. And of course, this was all going on around Long Island, around that kind of eastern coast area. As far back, they're claiming until like the 1980s. Of course, and this goes on to say that that added fuel already existing fire. Okay, so then the Army had already transferred a portion of Camp Hero. They got it transferred to the Air Force. Of course, that was after World War II, and then saying to be hubs of this there's basically saying it's a hub now of paranormal activity. And yeah, and so you can read all about that if you want. For me, I'm just like, okay, we get our minds controlled all over the place all the time. And here, let me explain to you. We all know about subliminal advertisement, right? We all know about product placements in our shows and our movies and even music even. I mean, think about it. Country music, now I can't hear hardly... there's several Granger Smith songs I know for a fact they talked about Red Wing boots, right? How crazy is it, or not so crazy, that you might actually hear like brands? You know, rappers do it all the time. Got my Bentley, you know, and I got my money, two chains, and then for a while it was Rhinestones and Muscat Dame wine. Remember that? So we get advertisement and put us all the time. Now, that's just one form of mind control, and we do it all the time. When I'm talking about, when I say KMXC, Mixed Country 106, I'm saying that so much, and believe me, I don't always like to say it, but I always say it the same way. It's literally ingrained into my brain to say it that way, because I know that if I say it enough, it's going to get stuck in your head, that little earworm, and you're going to remember Mixed Country 106, and you're going to want to listen. It's going to be top of mind, and it makes it easy because you need to remember our website. You need to know where the app is. You need to know these things, because otherwise, if you don't listen, then nothing happens, right? Whew! Okay, I'm over it now.
Are you?
I think I'm good. We have a whole lot more to come, folks. But before we do, and you know what? Actually, I'm thinking this break already went just a bit long. I do have an apology to make for something that happened yesterday on air, or what actually didn't happen on air. And so we're going to share that in just a little bit here, folks. Right now, we got to get back to a little bit of music here for you, because that is what Honky Tonk Saturday is all about. We got to get your butt moving, right? So
Absolutely.
We got Daryl Dot, or not Daryl Dot. We already did that one.
Oh, gosh,
that's coming up,
Cody.
though. We got Cody Johnson, too. And right now, Deanne Carter, right? Oh my gosh, I cannot
Dina
wait.
Carter.
Dina Carter. See, I have the screen flickering issue on my side monitor, and I really should fix it, and I think I will. But the ladies should love this song. You know why? Strawberry Wine. Keep it clicked. Honky Tonk Saturdays on
Mixed Country 106.
Bingo. We are clear. Well, how was that?
I wasn't expecting the reversal there at the end.
Oh, whenever I point to you, you say the opposite.
Okay.
If I say Honky Tonk Saturdays, you say
KMXC?
that works too. And if I say KMXC, Mixed Country 106, and
Honky Tonk Saturdays.
boom. See?
That part I'm used to doing.
But you got to mix it up, because if you don't mix it up, people tune it out. Then it becomes too repetitive and noticeable. It's just how the world works, okay?
Well,
Ask a psychologist.
The other thing that I didn't get a chance to mention was Tim McGraw is wanting to be a grandpa, but he's not rushing his kids to it either.
See, that was the regret my mom had. You know, before she had cancer and passed away, she regretted not, encouraging us to have kids sooner.
Well, she didn't know.
No, she didn't know. But that's the thing. If you wait and you think, they're not ready. Don't let your kids have, kids of their own. Then you're just then if you were expecting to be a grandparent one day, or grandpa, grandma, then you're really not planning then the idea that, okay, what if I'm not here to help them? No one's ever ready for kids anyway. And there is a certain level of social maturity that you really need to have, in order to be a good grandparent, and all of that. I really miss my mom. I really wish she could be here to watch Junior and see him grow up. Oh my gosh,
she would spoil him.
Oh yeah, she would. She would absolutely spoil him. So, I have something to show you guys.
Uh-oh, show and tell again.
Holy cow, people need to stop calling me, seriously. Okay, not you guys. You guys can call me all you want. But I'm getting like spam call after spam call, and the course of like.
We are trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
And that one was from a foreign number too. That's not good. I got foreign agents calling me. Oh my God! I told them about the mind control. Now the governments are wanting my intel. I don't know. Now I'm really getting into the whole tinfoil thing.
Do I need to make you a hat?
I wouldn't.
I got it upstairs.
It might keep my head warm. Do it for the gram. That's what I was saying. I don't know if this thing's connected. Yeah, it is. There we go. All right, I got something to show you guys. Here we go. Is it up in... Oh, we can't tell the preview. Make sure that this comes on, okay, when I do the mobile cam. All right, I got something to show you guys. Yep, we're live. Check this out, guys. That's why I don't have the chroma screen. What do you guys think of this?
I am not looking forward to putting that up.
How big do you think this is? Do you know, does anybody, Raven, I don't even know if you know, do you know why I got this thing? And it's not because I like debt.
You want me to say it, or do you want me to keep my mouth shut?
No, you could say it.
Because you have a cracked frame and missing pixels
Yep, it's true.
on your screen.
We just got to make this whole thing fit. I can't get rid of the one that's vertical. That goes to my work. Okay, y'all don't need to see double. But here's what happened. I cracked the screen, and it's hard to tell with the phone, but that whole like corner where the X is like super dark, and it's not lit correctly on this top left-hand side. It's hard to tell on the camera because the camera tries to fix it. Okay, cool. We got some time. And then you really can't see it, but they're down in the middle, and it's got a black background, so you can't see it. But then on here, man, now it's actually clear for you guys. But when I look at it, it flickers. This screen flickers way too much. And also, I've been doing a lot more like color work and stuff. So, the issue is that the main thing is I need more color accuracy. So we invested in this because this is going to replace both of these screens. That one flickers. That one's got dead pixels and cracks. So this is going to be able to, yeah, but not very well. And the work I'm doing, I can't deal with okay. It's got to be better than okay.
You could sell it to a college student for a few bucks.
I get like $50 out of it. Seriously.
Still.
If anybody wants it, hit me up. You can that, but this guy, this is a 5,140 by 1440 screen, a 32 by 9 aspect ratio. It's got a QLED display at 120 hertz refresh rate. This thing can have, I believe, 2 or even 3 inputs, what's called picture by picture, and it's got 2 HDMI's and 2 display ports and 1 HDMI input. It's got a built-in KVM switch, so while you've got multiple things, you can run your mouse across all of them, and it'll pick up, and yeah, you don't have to quit working because your keyboard and mouse will follow whatever screen you're focused on, even though it's one screen, but like 2 or 3 different devices. That's what I was looking for. And then because of my bad eyeballs, and I am losing eyesight, I'm definitely considered legally blind now. So the thing about this is, I can have, multiple screens up in front of me, or if I need to blow something up real big, I can just have one monitor, one input taking up the whole space. I did have to make sure my graphics card could drive that many pixels. It will not by itself, but I'm hoping with scaling, I can make it stretch across. It's close. It's like 4,400, I think, is the max width, and it can do 2,100 height on my graphics card. I just got a GTX 1080, so like 2 generations behind where we're at right now. And I'm not buying a new graphics card. This one works fine for my purposes, but we'll see. But this thing weighs like 54 pounds. It is heavy, and hopefully the height on here is enough that it'll fit and not like hit this, and also so that this keyboard can stay underneath it and not be too intrusive. Otherwise, I have to take the arm that this thing's mounted on and just hope that the included VESA mount that they gave me will hold the weight of this. I think it will, but I really hope I don't have to use it. But anyway, this thing swivels, it tilts, and obviously you can tell it's curved. So that's enough about that. Hopefully it works, and it'll be part of my life maybe next week. So, okay. How long do I got before my next hit, you think?
I don't know.
It's after the Brooks and Dunn song.
I'd say maybe.
I got this commercial break. Next one coming up. So this one was a 30. The other one's a 30. Oh, no, this one's a 60, which is mostly over with. So we got a 30, and then we got a song that is 328. So we've got like 345, roughly. All right, cool. Wow, I got really close to that camera. Did not mean to do that. All right, so I can't get up and walk around where I want to without them not being able to hear me because I don't have a mic in the room. Otherwise, I'm going to get up and I can show them the server rack for once.
No, that can wait.
But that's what the whole behind the scene thing is, all to show like what a radio station uses for tech.
I know.
I got to figure out that next week. How do I get that? I've got a wireless
You
microphone
can use
somewhere.
this next week to figure it out.
Yeah.
And hope they don't cuss an arm and a leg.
So this next break, going to be really short because all I'm going to be doing is just apologizing and kind of explaining what happened last night on air, or what didn't happen on air.
Yeah.
And it'd be cool if that got recorded.
Then after that, after a while, talk about the concerts.
Yep, it'll be on our last hit. Right now we're doing good. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Well,
That's
if
long
you do
enough
the
to-
15, it'd be 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
long enough to talk about concerts.
I gotta squeeze in the apology though, so I need about a minute for the apology,
Talk
and then I'll
fast.
just If I only get 30 seconds to talk about a few concerts, that's fine. It's not gonna bother me. There's not that many, is there?
No. A lot of them are just doing like one.
Okay.
I was wanting to put some more, but not enough time.
I'm trying to see my mouse here. Here we go.
Oh, there's one artist.
That way they can actually get to see. Here we go. Let me go back to the.
And there's like one artist that after, I think it was Cody Johnson or something like that, that he is sold out of concerts after today. Like his upcoming ones are all sold
Alright.
out.
Sorry, I know I kind of skipped ahead there. Just know at the end of this song that you can barely see the play button, but sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Are you scrolling? Who's controlling this computer?
You are.
Am I? Why is my thing scrolling on me?
Are you touching the button or are
No.
you rolling on the scroll?
Okay, so we got Mickey and the Motor Cars, Sarah Hobbs, and Casey Chestnut. Sweet. Yeah, I can get through these real quick. Those won't be bad.
Rapid fire. Boom,
Oh,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
It won't be too bad. The only thing that'll get me caught up is the city, but I've got another break after this that I can do. There's a long pause after this next break. So we got a minute. Where is my mouse?
I don't know.
Ah, goodness.
There it is.
This thing is so temperamental. Okay. 30 seconds.
You're not going to need me to chime in at all, are you?
No, this is all me
Okay.
as the owner and all of that. All right. When you see 10 seconds, can you sit quiet in the room, please?
Quiet in the room, please.
Mixed Country 106 and Honky Tonk Saturdays. Rock my world, little country girl. Remember, those guys are going to be at the Iowa State Fair coming up here later in August. Can't wait to go see them. But first, folks, I just wanted to take a moment here and apologize for something that happened, or actually didn't happen, on air yesterday. Yesterday was supposed to be the first time airing the new version of the Texas 20 Countdown, which is an existing show. It was no relation to our Texas 20 Hot Shot Countdown at all. And It was hosted by Kenny Schnebley, and thankfully today's episode that you heard just before Honky Tonk Saturdays went off without a hitch. Last night it did not. When we got to the first file of the show, and the show's files are a little bit big, they're like 26 minutes each, and we break them out. Whatever happened, for whatever reason, when it hit the player deck, even though it plays fine in our offline editor, it did not play. It actually just muted itself essentially and caused the system to crash. The live stream went off, and we had to resort back to our failsafe server with Live 365. And we eventually were able to fix it thanks to the great folks over at Playout One. I got to give a huge shout out to Garrett, who spent an hour on the phone while we troubleshooted this. We do have a actual broadcast agreement for the Texas 20 countdown, and with Kenny Schnebley, and he emailed me in the 6 o'clock hour, making sure everything was okay. I really appreciate his understanding with the situation, because he could very say, well, if you can't have a reliable broadcast, you're not going to be able to air our show. And I really appreciate his patience, and I'm very happy that today's rerun of it went better. It is the same files that should have ran yesterday, and now that we think we fixed it, hopefully we won't have this issue in the future. So to our listeners who are expecting it, and to all of his listeners and himself, I just want to say I'm sorry for what happened with the broadcast system yesterday. We certainly tried to do our best, and as you know, technical difficulties happen, but getting the chance to partner with another broadcast network and getting that opportunity, we certainly want to put our best foot forward, and we did not do that yesterday. So sincerely apologize for that. All right. Well, we got a lot more coming up here, including our country concerts, and we got some stuff right now. Got to do some Granger Smith. Man, I love that man. Let's do it. City Boy Stuck. That's right. Get yourself out of the city if you're driving a Prius, and get those pretty tennis shoes out of there too. Get your boots on. Get those mud tires rolling, because here we go. It's City Boy Stuck. Granger Smith on Mixed Country 106 KMXC Des Moines and
Honky Tonk Saturdays.
We are clear.
Again, subliminal message. Skull.
Yeah, he's dip and skull and all that. Yeah, he's talking about that in the song right now. Remember, our live stream folks can't hear the music unless they've got it on in like another speaker beside him, which would probably be weird because of the delay. But anyway.
Oh well.
Yeah, now we're right at time, man.
Like, even if you just mention one or two, I won't be upset.
Yeah, we might be just a tad over, because that'll be right at. So it'd end at 6 o'clock and 14 seconds right now, and I got a 2-minute tolerance window going into like an hour. Like the latest, I need to hit my top of our ID, legal ID, which is something we are required to play with our broadcast agreement with the National Association of Digital Broadcasters, NADB, who assigns us our call letters. Yeah, so we can't hit that any later than 2 minutes after the hour.
Yep.
So we get 4-minute window to do those. Just so and anyone who doesn't know, like your legal ID really needs to air between 58 and then like 2 minutes before the top of the hour or 2 minutes after the top of the hour. Somewhere in that 4-minute window, you need to hit it. Now, TV stations get lucky because if they get a show that overlaps, they can just pop something up on the screen and the FCC says it's okay. Radio, you have to air it. It has to be audio. Now, some stations get clever and they just duck it under whatever's playing. But it's real faint, but it's there. We don't do that.
Nope.
Just checking our virtual mixer. We actually have a mixer that takes the Dante input from the mixer, and then you can switch it to the virtual cable coming out from the playout system exclusively, which then bypasses the mixer. So we have a little switch mixer thing virtually that does that. And so I was just checking, make sure we're still live, if you will. Holy cow. We got up to 100 degrees today here in Iowa. Just looking at our temperature thing here.
Texas is worse.
What did Texas do?
Remember? I think you might not remember, but they're talking like they had 106 degrees last week, and One time it was so bad that a delivery driver collapsed at the front door of a house.
Oh, yeah, the UPS guy. Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
video clip. Man. I mean, it's just bad. Last Sunday, our air conditioner broke, and thankfully, like 2 days later, some debt later, we got that fixed. And we still have a brand new air conditioner.
We're working on that part, or at least I am.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing all this.
Yeah, that's why she's doing overtime, and I'm taking all the money I'm getting from web projects. Which, can I just do a shameless plug here real quick?
But
Just do a little self-advertising.
well, it is your show.
So, you guys probably know this. A lot of people who watch this know this, but I'm multifaceted. I'm a broadcaster, but I also have experience in web development and marketing and social media. And thank you. And let me hit this thing up here. So, in addition to this, of course, you can always go to Mixed Country 106. And but also on here, my Loft and Space side, which is what we call the parent company. And so what this is I do IT consulting, I do web development, I do web hosting. You can check that out at lofton.space or loftonspace.com if that's easier for you to remember, LOFTON.SPACE. And I have pretty good rates for what I do. Right now I'm building a custom site for a gentleman who we're going to have online shopping. He's going to be able to do custom invoices and account management and be able to take payments and do his own invoicing right from this website. And so I'm building all of that for him. And, I do it a lot cheaper than what a lot of folks can do it. And I have a lot more, attention to detail. So if that's something you're interested, if you guys need some IT consulting and all of that, and or web development or anything to do with AV and all that, if you're a church or nonprofit or even a for-profit business, in a lot of cases we do work with, hit me up. You can send me a message there. At odie@lofton.space, and I'd love to get in touch with you.
Well, we also have these cards with us out in public, too, so
Yeah.
don't be afraid to ask us for the card.
Yep. So if you see us, ask for the card. We got it. One side for Loft and Space, and the other side gives you an easy access QR code to Mixed Country 106. And then it talks about, the apps that we have and our Amazon skill. I won't say the name, just so I don't set your speakers off. But yeah, and then we even have, I know it's hard to see with the camera, but we even have our show calendar on there. So, you can always catch that. Yep. Sweet cards. Here you go, Producer Evan. You got that back. Brr. This is a fun show.
Is it?
I'm having fun. And it's funny. I'm enjoying it.
Well, I'm glad I'm able to entertain you.
We don't really rehearse this that much, just to be clear.
No, this is all outlived.
It is. I mean, I have script, but it's not. It's sort of a reference like, hey, these are your talking points, but it's not something that we're going to hard and fast by.
Well, I'm glad that I am able to entertain with you.
I got a dog on a belly who wants his belly rubbed, or his back who wants his belly rubbed.
On a belly that wants a belly rub, that's gonna be hard.
I don't know. He's happy. He sleeps on his back, too.
Yeah, and just lets it all hang out.
He does. I mean, he is shameless. He has no shame. Would you guys like to see Kobe?
I think that we could let them see the doggy.
Come here, Cobinators. Oh, yeah, hi, puppy. Come here. Come here. Let's get this up here so you don't hit it. Come on. Up, up, up. Look. Oh, look at the puppy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, get your foot up here. But you guys can see he hides underneath my desk now. This is his hiding spot. There's his hiding spot.
As long as it's with you, he's very content.
Mm-hmm. He whines if I'm not in the room, too, He will whine and poop in the room, too, if he gets too anxious about it. So yeah, he's so one person of a dog.
He's a daddy's boy.
Yeah, he could never go back to a shelter or be bonded with anyone else. I don't think at this point. Like I don't
You don't think so?
I don't think that he would bond with anybody else.
He is kind of picky about the people.
He is a little bit. Like, he's not aggressive. He just doesn't care, or he'll bark at you. But when I come home, he never barks. In fact, he'll just whine. He'll like, like does that. Like, you miss me and all that. If I'd have thought about it, I could have killed this CDX news.
Well, don't they kind of need to hear it? Or do they hear it through?
Oh, they can hear the rest of it. You know, something else we changed, producer Evan. I don't know if I told you this, but I changed it so that the CDX News only airs from Thursday late afternoon around 6 is the first time, so early evening, and then it goes until Sunday night. But by Monday, I actually do not air it anymore throughout the rest of the week. So it's only from evening of Thursday through the midnight on Sunday.
Well, then what if somebody misses like the CDX News completely Thursday through Saturday or Sunday?
Well, then just tough luck. Because the thing is, a lot of times they have like theming. I've noticed, like Father's Day. It doesn't really do good to air, the news about Father's Day stuff after Father's Day. So I just decided that it wasn't worth it.
Okay. Well, like I said, it's your show.
It's our station. You own it too.
Do I?
Yep. Y'all forgive me. I got to jump on my phone here.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, we need to cool Junior's room down a little bit. His room's 85.
Yeah, cool this room down.
We try to set our Nest to 78. Find that that's kind of relatively comfortable. But we also have temperature sensors throughout the house, like one in our bedroom, one in of course, the living room is where the thermostat is. Then we have one down here in the office, and then we have one up in his room. So it lets us set the thermostat to one of those temperatures to cool to that temperature. But it does mean that the rest of the house then gets cooler, than what you want, but you kind of balance it out.
I'd rather have it cooler than us sweating our
Yeah, and we do have the highest efficient AC now.
Oh, we do now?
Yeah, they said it was the highest consumer-rated SEER, and it was either 16 or 18. I can't remember. Something tells me like 16, because I thought 16.9 was like the theoretical max.
I have no idea.
I don't remember, but that's what they said. It's the highest SEER rating for a consumer air conditioner. So supposedly that means it's got some serious savings for energy.
Well, it seriously looks bigger than our last one.
Oh yeah, this thing looks ginormous. But I peeked it in on the inside where the fans blow it, and it's not really much. I mean, they got a lot of radiator fins around the outside. I think that's probably what it is. But the inside, the actual compressor and the copper components, I mean, it doesn't take up much room. Like, you can see right through it, and there's this open gap, Big open gap there. My only objection to it is the fact that the grills that protect the fan blades on top, it bows out like a dome. And my thought is, okay, something hits that, it's going to dent it. I would rather have it flat, than like a dome. Here, maybe.
Well, it might give it a little wiggle room for the dent compared to it being flat.
So you're saying, like what?
So if it's flat and something hits it, like baseball size hail, it's gonna make more of a dent into it on the top than if it got that little dome thing. You might have a little more wiggle room.
Not convinced. But let me see if this.
I'm just saying.
Let me see if they can see this.
Probably not. Yeah, that don't look very good.
It's sort of blown out.
Yeah.
No, I got all blurry and stuff. All right, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Well, anyway, I wanted to try to show it. Shout out to the guys at Bryant, Iowa Heating and Cooling. If you need service, give them a call. Bryant Heating and Cooling. BryantIowa.com. I think that's what it is. There, I did a little broadcaster ad for them. I just gave away free advertising. Yeah.
Well, they went out of their way to help us. I mean, they came out the same day you called, and then they squeezed us in literally the next day to install it.
Look at you, Miss Salesman Lady.
I work in retail.
Yeah, you're good at sales.
No, I'm not.
You work in retail. How are you not good at sales?
I go shopping for other people. That's what I do now.
Oh, yeah.
I know there have been times where customers want to rant at me, and I'm just then they're like,
Just take it in.
Take it in. Just let them rant. Let them talk. Take it with a grain of salt.
Yep. We got one song now. We are getting close.
Yoo-hoo.
We got just these ads here coming up. We got a minute and a half of ads, a liner, and then a song that is 3:31. Or no, 2:31. Sorry, that's flickering. Hard to see it. So we got that Conway Twitty coming up here. Don't call him a cowboy. And then we're going to finish the show off with Randy Rogers Band, Hell Bent on a Heartache.
And now, folks, Mr. Conway Twitty.
And now, folks, Mr. Conway Twitty. Family Guy reference.
Yep.
Yep.
They did that.
Gotta love Seth Rogen.
Huh?
No, it's Seth MacFarlane.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Seth Rogen had nothing to do with it.
No, he did not.
Seth MacFarlane. Sorry, wrong Seth.
Who also does this voicing for Simpsons, too. Oh, no, not Simpsons.
No.
American Dad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now look who doesn't know their actors.
Can you tell the difference between Robin Williams and Jim Carrey?
No. Why? I don't know. They're very different people. But I can't tell their movies apart.
I can.
I should be able to, but for whatever reason, I just completely screw up the entire thing. I
mean, seriously, they've never done a movie together, so
yeah, never done a movie together ever. Yeah. But yet, I think in my mind that they have. Raven, can you talk for a little while? I need to read some concerts.
I don't know what to talk about.
Anything funny. Tell them the joke about
What joke?
Lady Gaga.
They already heard that.
Did they?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
So a long time ago, when I was just hanging out with my siblings before us kids got out of the house, I sometimes have these witty comebacks, and we were just having a conversation with my mom was sitting there, so was my brother, and one point he goes, "What kind of fool do you think I am?" And I go, "I don't know. What kind of fool do you want me to take you for?" He was so dumbstruck he didn't know what to say.
Okay. That was funny. Oh, I should do a dad joke.
You've got like 3 books of dad jokes.
I know. This one's my favorite.
I thought the John Wayne one would be.
Eh. Okay, here's one. What do you call an ape who likes to touch people?
Orangutan?
No. Chimpanzee. We got 30 seconds. Just let it go.
Woohoo.
Mix. Need to grab me the right microphone now. Mix Country 106 and Honky Tonk Saturdays. Don't call him a cowboy. Conway Twitty doing it all good there. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Odie Coyote. And I hope you're having a fantastic time. We got some concerts to get to here. You guys ready for all this? We got to do it. All right, coming up here, Mickey and the Motor Car is going to be on Saturday, July 23rd at the Kiss Bar and Grill at Springfield, Missouri. Sarah Hobbs is going to be on the 27th at Hayes City Store in Driftwood, Texas. Casey Chestnut on July 23rd, River Road Ice House in New Brunsfeld, Texas. And the July 29th, he's going to be at Coyote Country Store in Gale, Texas. Had to do it. Well, we got it. That's all we got time for here today. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to Honky Tonk Saturdays. Again, for producer Raven, I'm Odie Coyote. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. And it's going to be a blast. We got Honky Tonk Saturdays happening all night here until 3 a.m. Make sure you're keeping a click to the extended edition. I'll probably pop in here a few times here and there. Get your requests into mixcountry106.com. We'd love to hear them. We'd love to get them on the air for you. Right now, though, we got to leave you with a classic here. Randy Rogers Band, Hell Bent on a Heartache. Keeping it clicked right here to Mix Country 106 and
Honky Tonk Saturdays.
KMXC Des Moines. All right, we're clear.
Okay.
All right, we got to wrap this up with the live stream. There we go. Got to wrap this up with the live stream here, folks. So we'll do that right now. If I can get my...
Since when Odie did it, it was so blurry. There's the card again.
Oh. Yep.
That's,
Show them the Lofton space real quick.
I'm doing that. I just want to make sure they have time to see it.
Ah, good. Yeah, hit me up if you need IT consulting, web development, and all that. Happy to help you guys out and see what we can do for you. Well, thank you guys so much again. I do want to thank you guys truly for listening to us banter back and forth for an hour. I hope that made your night. I hope that was something fun and entertaining to listen to and get you in a good mood. We got a lot of negative things happening in this world. And I do also want to say, though, that as much as we like to have fun, we do the honky-tonk thing, drinking is not a sin, but getting drunk is. So please drink responsibly. And you guys' butts better be in church tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I'm telling your mamas. Thank you guys so much again. And yeah, hit us up, mixcountry106.com. You can leave us a Facebook comment if you got a request. Love to hear from you guys. Until then, we will see you guys next week for Honky Tonk Saturdays at 5 p.m. Central, Saturday.